in your teams this year?
I'm excited to be here at this event. It's always a great place to be and meet for the first time, meet a lot of the new coaches. I'm really excited for the season, the team that we have, and just trying to make a name for Newman in the MIAA.
Yeah, echo Amy. First of all, just want to thank Mike Racy, his staff, for putting on this tremendous event. It's first class every time that get an opportunity to come up here. Just impressed with the professionalism and how this event is organized. And we're excited about this year's team. Our guys are working hard. They're motivated. We got a lot of guys that are back, so they understand what the MIAA is about. And so I'm eager to get going and see how that experience translates.
Coach Briggs, diving in from an assistant coach into your first head coaching job, what's the transition been like, and what challenges do you expect as you face your first season here with Newman?
I've been really fortunate just to be around the staff that we have, and the players have been really accepting and great as we are starting this journey. We have some good leaders in the program, and they've helped me a ton to get started and start implementing our system, and they've done a great job buying in right away on our style of play. And I think that's really big when you have people around you that are supporting you, because it's a long season. But I'm excited about just everything I've learned in my own coaching journey that has brought me to this point to lead a program and lead them in a positive way, just building those relationships, playing for each other, and playing hard every game. So we're just excited with just the group and kind of the upside that we have to build on the program.
Coming over from Truman State, a very competitive GLVC conference, but now you go into the MIAA, which is one of the best around year in and year out. Just what are your expectations as you do dive in and just kind of get to know some of these new teams, new coaches around?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be new, getting to understand the teams in the conference. I was fortunate to play against a few of the MIAA schools throughout the year, so I've grown familiar with their conference, and just learning from the best conference to see how they play and the tempo that they play at and the physicality of just watching and evaluating over the years has prepared me to continue to lead the program in a way that we can get to that point. So we're just looking forward to being competitive in that.
Well, Coach Allen, first for you, I mean, you bring back so many pieces from last year's team where you took a lot of steps forward. I'm just curious how the off season and now early in practice everything has gone in terms of taking steps forward with everybody returning.
Yeah, I think it's the experience that has been, so monumental for our group. It's really hard when you got a young group to kind of prepare them on what to expect night in, night out in this league. And so we got a group of guys that understand, the preparation that it takes, just the mental edge, how to handle your business, how to deal with adversity, the ups and downs that you're going to see night in, night out, and just try to be consistent, try to be even. So we have a group that has gone through that, and so that's exciting. We still got to put pieces together, but I'm excited about this group, and I think this is a group that could take a step forward.
And Coach Briggs, I mean, being so early in your tenure, I know it's kind of hard to set the tone and start getting everyone to buy in and be on the same page. I'm just curious kind of how you've gone about team building and getting everyone on the same page here for year number one.
I think it starts with just conversations and trying to get to know your players. And then also, like I mentioned before, we have some really good returners who have been in the league, and they understand what it takes day in and day out. So they've been doing a good job of teaching our young players. And then we've just kind of done some team activities on the side, just, fun and games, just to continue to build that. But a lot of credit goes to them on doing stuff off the court. I think that's when you have good teams, is when they do stuff that is outside of what the coach wants, because they want to be close and they know how much taking care of each other off the court and building those relationships with each other are going to help on the court.
And back to you, Coach Allen. I mean, with kind of the amount of returners that you do have, there are a small handful of some really talented newcomers to your program as well. Have you kind of gone about maybe playing with how you might want to sprinkle those guys in and what the new faces to the program might bring?
Yeah, we're working on that every single day, just trying to, as a staff, put the pieces together, essentially. And so, yeah, we're excited about the guys that we've added to our program. We feel like we've added some depth and stability in some positions, and those guys are being able to learn quickly, which is nice. And again, it goes back to the experience that we have. I feel like the guys that are returning help in that process of learning and teaching and the preparation. So, again, I'm excited about the group. I'm looking forward to getting going and just going through this journey.
And the last thing I have for you, Coach Briggs, I mean, I kind of asked this to Coach Osterman earlier, but like it's your first year within the league as well. So what brought you to Newman? What was the opportunity, and what made this kind of the perfect storm and the next step for you?
I played at the Division II level, so I actually played 1 year in the MIAA before the Truman State went to the GLVC. So playing wise and coaching at the Division II level, I love Division II. I grew up in Kansas. I have family in Wichita, so that felt like home to me. The people at Newman, I think there's a lot of great people there that are there to support you. And, I want to be somewhere where I feel that support. And I feel like it's a place that can attract people in a variety of ways, just with the people in the city and the relationships on campus.
Coach Allen, a season ago, 8 single-digit losses, a lot of games you're right there that are so close. You talk about that experience coming back, and some of those guys have been in those battles and those close games. Do you see some of those moments of, man, that was tough, but they're learning from that to where here we roll into 23, 24, and we're better for those moments?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that experience is the best teacher. And so when you're trying to prepare a group at the beginning of the year, it's one thing to talk to your group about how you have to prepare and the preparation and just how mentally tough and consistent you have to be to win games in this league. But we have a group that's actually gone through it. And so, you have a little bit of backup when you're trying to prepare your new guys and you're trying to bring this group together. And so, like I said, we'll see how it translates. But again, since we've been in the MIAA, we haven't had, I guess I'll call it a luxury of just so many guys that have actually been through the fire.
You mentioned some of the guys you're bringing in, specifically Boston Stanton, Carrington Davis, some long athletic guards. Those guys, you feel like they're going to step in and make that impact right away? Yeah, absolutely. Both of those guys have an opportunity to help us tremendously. They both bring tremendous size and length and athleticism, and so and they bring a level of toughness too that I feel like is a necessity to be able to win in a league that is extremely tough and physical. And so, those guys have done a tremendous job thus far, and we'll need them to continue to be consistent and be everyday guys. And Coach Briggs, Maya Josie and Carissa Beck, your seniors on this team, what do you need to see out of them just as leaders, but then also players that have that MIAA experience they can pass on?
Just continuing to teach our young kids what it's like to compete every day and work hard and what it takes to compete in the MIAA. I think that's really important with their leadership and continuing to bring them on and establishing our culture moving forward. And then just with basketball, Carissa Beck is one of the returning best three-point shooters in the conference. So just giving her that confidence and that green light to look for her shot. And she's developed some different parts of her game as well that I think will be really good. And then Maya Josie just has a lot of tools in her game. So getting her to continue to use all the tools that she does have from the three, inside, and then from mid-range as well. So they both bring a variety of offensive tools along with their just competitiveness, every day in practice. And, they're both nursing majors, so they have a lot going on, but every day they bring in it, and I think that just sets the tone leadership-wise and shows the younger kids kind of what it takes to be at that level.
After reaching the MIAA tournament a season ago, does it feel like there's a little bit more excitement around this program, not only within your basketball team, but around campus as well, heading into this year?
Yeah, everyone's definitely excited. Obviously, I'm new too, so there's a lot of, okay, how are they going to play? What are they going to do? But, yeah, there's definitely excitement around campus for both our programs, for men's basketball and women's basketball. And they're excited to get started and get that gym filled with fans and kind of see the type of style and play that we're going to have.
Coach Allen, I got to ask, Sean, you listed at 7 feet. What's he bringing to the table, and how ready can a young man like that be coming in at a pretty young age too?
Yeah, he's learning every single day. Sean was at Linkyear Academy, originally from China, and so it has just been tremendous to get to know him. He has just a phenomenal personality, and he's just a huge human being. And so in practice, he is, there's days where you can tell the wheels are churning in his brain, but he's a competitor, and he comes and he brings it every single day, and I think the guys respect that of him. And so though he's young, he brings tremendous size. He's mobile for his size, and so I'm excited about his future and what he brings to the table for our team.
He's learning a lot of basketball right now from you, but at the same time, how much are you guys learning about him, the culture he comes from, and just kind of that background too?
Yeah, it's that's the great thing about basketball, is that we come from different backgrounds and just walks of life, but here we are together, working together as a team, trying to achieve a common goal. And in this process, we get to learn each other, and it's cool. And you see our guys building relationships that you hope last a lifetime. And so the impact that they have on each other is tremendous. The impact that they have on me is tremendous. And I've learned so much from him, and just the courage that he has to, be in a different country, be away from home, and all the challenges that he has to show up every day with a smile and a great attitude and try to be the best version of himself. So it's been tremendous to see him. He's inspired us, and we just enjoy having him be a part of our program.
We appreciate you coming up. But before I let you go, anything else, any tidbits about Newman that you want the folks at home watching to know?
Just looking forward to the season, and hopefully to have a good following from fans from afar, and that everyone is excited for us to kind of just get started and kind of start our journey.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you again to the MIAA for the event. Our group is excited. Our kids are working hard. They represent a tremendous university, and so we're looking forward to this season and getting going.
Coach Allen, Coach Briggs, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amy Briggs and R.J. Allen of Newman joining us here on the stage. Up next, we'll be talking some Fort Hays State basketball.